If you struggle to find good teaming partners, then this video is for you. We're going to talk about how to use sam.gov. Yes, that website that you signed up for many, many years ago when you became a government contractor. We're going to show you how to use that website to search for and find teaming partners to work on specific opportunities, and if you just want to expand your network to other teaming partners around the country, you're going to be able to use the system to actually find those teaming partners and then verify them in FPDS. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to find great teaming partners in a system you're already registered in. I get emails all the time from people saying, hey, can you help me find teaming partners? I'm trying to find a teaming partner for this particular opportunity, or hey, I'm looking to work with other companies around the country, and I don't necessarily have a specific opportunity, but I'm looking to network with possible teaming partners from around the country, that sort of thing. And where can I find these people? How do I find these people? And quite honestly, one of the easiest things you can do is come into sam.gov. You can use FPDS by itself, but I'm going to show you why I like to come this way. And so when you come inside of sam.gov, you click on search records. You don't even have to log in or anything like that for this. You just click on search records. You come over here to the right and you click this advanced search button. And so if I want to get a particular type of business, so let's say I want a particular socioeconomic status, let's say I'm going the STVOSB route, I can drill down to that level in here. And this is why I like to use this versus FPDS. I'm going to back up what I'm doing through FPDS though. Here, watch in a moment. So I'm going to do it this way. I can also look at location. So I can bring in location, and let's say I have an opportunity in Missouri, and I also have an opportunity in Louisiana, and maybe I have one in, let's just pick another state. Let's pick Texas. Those are 3 states that I've lived in, so that's why I chose those. So I have opportunities in all 3 of these states that are coming up. I want to work with an STVOSB, and when I look at NAICS codes, I want any size. I'm just going to punch that in there, and then I'm going to hit search. And if you get any error messages while you're searching, just read the error messages and you should be able to fix it. So right away, I have lists of companies that have this in their profile. So right away, here are some companies that have, that NAICS codes in their profile and their STVOSBs, and they're in these states. You'll see it's pulling from the states that I'm looking at here. So one of the things that we can do really easily is say, hey, maybe I've heard of this company. This company sounds familiar. So I'm going to grab their DUNS number. I'm going to click over to FPDS, pop that in there, hit search. Oh, look at this. They have 14 contracts or 14 contract actions. Hey, they've won some stuff. Okay. They've primed some stuff. This might be worth me reaching out to these guys for my Texas opportunity. So there's one. Let's see. There's my let's see. I'm going to go up to the top here. Extreme Performance Construction. I like that name. That's why I saw that and I wanted to go back to that one. And I'm going to click on here. There you go. No results found. Guess what? They haven't primed anything. Now, if they've subbed, that's not going to show up in there. Now, let's grab one more here. Because, once you figure out how to do it, you don't need me to show you over and over again. Okay, they've primed at least one contract. That's interesting. Okay. But I may say, nah, I'm still looking. Still looking for a better one in Louisiana. Oh, no results found. Oh, let's click on the next tab. And I could, go back to my query and change it. So I'm just looking at the Louisiana ones for the moment. But I was just hoping to very quickly find another one here. Oh, look at that. See, no prime contracts. See how interesting is that? All these people that are in this system with no prime contracts. They're probably doing some sub work, or maybe they've done nothing at all. Here we go. here's somebody that's done some prime contracting, and there's small stuff, but there's a good chance they might make a great teaming partner when they're doing small stuff. So anyway, once you find the people that you want to look at in here, you can then go back it up with FPDS to make sure they've primed, or to look at how much they've primed, that sort of thing, to make sure that's a good fit for you. The other thing you can do, which is really cool, a lot of people don't think about this, but say you're looking at one of these companies and you're like, here's a company, and let's say you happen to be located in Houston. Hey, here's a company, I've never heard of them. I want to learn a little bit more about them. So I click on View Details, and there's a couple things in here. One, here's their POC. So there's somebody, I've got a phone number. I know who I can call. Here's another one, the government POC. Here's someone I know I can call. Very quickly, I've got phone numbers for these people. I can reach out to them. But here's a cool little thing you can look at too. So you can click on this little button right here, and you can see all the NAICS codes and PSC codes they have in their profile. Because especially if you're new in government contracting, you may not be aware of some of these NAICS codes and PSC codes that should be in your profile. So it's very quickly a way that you can do some analysis of these people to see, maybe they only have one NAICS code, or maybe they have 35, or maybe they have 5 or 6 that are very specialized. Are they kind of all over the map? Are they specialized? What type of business is it? But, you can do this for your competition as well. You can look them up and see what is in their profile, so you can figure out if that kind of stuff should be in your profile. And again, once you find them, you can go look them up in FPDS to see if they actually have some prime contracts or not, because once you know that really helps you figure out how viable they're going to be as a partner. So that's just a good thing for you to look at. So, are they a business that's winning contracts? Do they have that ability? In this one right here, it's some smaller contracts. So maybe I don't want to go with them. Maybe I want to look at one of these companies that's won a certain threshold. So as you're looking through, like, hey, I only want to work with companies that have won, at least $250,000 or $500,000 or $2 million, whatever it is. Those are the kind of companies I want to work with, because they've shown their experience. Because what you can do, and I don't know, it's probably going to reset here when I try to go back. Clicking on this a couple of times, it'd just be faster if I click on Search Records. Because here's something I'm going to show you, you may not realize as well. And I'm going to do this a little easier this time. Oh, you know what? That's Dunn's number. Sorry. Let's see. 2. There we go. Give it 1 second. So, what do we have here? Export results. So you can export this and export this entire list, and then from there you can do your searching. Now, I didn't put in the states like I did last time, so you're seeing stuff a little all over the map on this one, but you can export these results into a spreadsheet, and then you can sort it from there. So there's a lot of options for you when using sam.gov. You can learn a lot about your competition. You can find teaming partners. You can then verify them through FPDS. You can use other sources to verify, how much they've won in contracts. But there's a lot of really powerful stuff that you can find right here in sam.gov. Most people, when they set up their SAM account, they set it up and then they forget it unless they have to renew it. But I'm showing you here, there's opportunities for you to come in here, click Search Records, go through here, click the Advanced Search, and then actually go through and query based on exactly what types of data that you want. So that's pretty powerful if you ask me. So if you have any questions about this video, reach out to us. You have our email address, phone number, all that kind of good stuff. And we will see you